We want to check in now with Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jayme because we're still talking about Nicholas and, of course, our own weather. Hey, Jayme.
Well, I'll tell you, Amy, we're going to be talking about Nicholas here for days on end in regard to the rainfall because of the system. Once it begins to degrade to what we call a remnant low, as Ida became a remnant low, we know how that went over the northeastern states. Prolific rain producers. There's no other way to look at it. There's no other way to slice it. You have to account for the heavy nature of the tropical downpours that are very present now and will be for days on end. Track on this. You see here winds at 60 as of the 8 a.m. advisory will continue to diminish while over land in the coming hours and days ahead. And we talk about the rain and look at this, the modeling flashing these signals. When models flash signals, whether it be a rainfall model, a tropical system type model tracking a storm or hurricane, you cannot ignore signals, especially when they're repeated day in, day out with each consecutive model run. So we're talking about 6 to 12-inch rainfall maximum. And buried within that, you know we're going to go into the teens for measurement in some of these spots. Now, as we assess the tropics, we got one easterly wave now, upgrade to a 90% chance of developing over the next 5 days, and it looks as though some of the models want to freshen this system up to hurricane status, like a Cat 2 or 3 as we go midterm and long term, looking at the forecast over the next several days. And when that happens, when you get something that strong, it's really, really torqued up, spins up nice and tight, and wants to rotate that way toward the North Pole, a poleward move. So we'll track that for you. Hopefully avoids the islands in an out-to-sea solution. 60% on this one that also wants to rotate a little bit more north and northeast as it feels the influences from an incoming front over the Atlantic seaboard. We're watching both, so we got you covered here in the Fox 35 Storm Center, no doubt about it. So as we take a look at the radar now, a few light showers pivoting toward our Atlantic side beaches, but it's dry right now. And at Port Canaveral, you can see these stacks of cumulus kind of stovepiping out there over the Atlantic. Got a couple boats out, sun's out, looking pretty good. Nice, pretty morning down there in Port Canaveral in Brevard County. Numbers in, and it's all about the 70s right now. And all up and down the state, everybody in a similar type of scene. It's always marching to the beat of a different drum in South Florida with the weather and life in general, right? I could say that. I grew up in Broward County, I could tell you that. 74 at Fort Myers and 71 out of Tallahassee. And breezes today blowing from east to west, and that means anything that develops on this side of the state winds up on that side of the state. And you can see in the modeling here stuff developing over the spine of the state here through Lake County, eastern, western Orange County, and then beginning to push on out toward Tampa by nightfall tonight. Same pattern was in place yesterday, same today, and for the next few days ahead. And the forecast model is showing us that the rate accumulations justifying that east to west motion. So the modeling, again, in a pretty good agreement here as to where the rain begins, where it winds up, and how heavy it could be at times for the folks that do see these scattered showers and storms. So a few PM showers around New Smyrna Beach today. You know, not an awful beach day, though. You might be dodging a few raindrops out there as these blow ashore off the Atlantic. And all the while, you know it's going to heat on up. Low 90s inland, upper 80s along our Atlantic side coastal sites. And as we look at the next 7 days, it's all about the 90+ degree range here, going to 92 today, 91 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So not a lot of day-to-day change. I would look for and anticipate scattered showers and storms on a daily basis, and those overnight lows down to the mid-70s.